I started playing guitar because I was supposed to be studying for my junior cert, and my dad was a musician, so he had instruments around the house. And instead of studying, I started playing guitar. My parents weren't home. When my dad came home, I was expecting to get told off for not studying. But then instead he sat me down and started teaching me things to play. And then from then I just got really into it.
My drum teacher loved prog metal, math rock, stuff like that. I was definitely going down that route of like metal or math rock kind of stuff, but he definitely influenced it a lot. His love for that kind of music, the perfect teacher.
I grew up around it, I guess. I really like playing. This is really stupid answer. Like, Dad plays, Mum can sing quite well, and I thought, yeah, that's something I can get onto.
I don't think I'm good at very much else. I don't know, I started playing music when I didn't have any friends. I always wanted to be in a band and make friends. That didn't happen for me until I was 22. I mean, I played music solo for a long time back home before I moved here, and I always enjoyed it and it was a good release for me, but it wasn't what I knew it could be, and now that I have a band, I really feel like it's coming together.
Whoa, this looks like Blair Witchman.
Oh no.
It's terrible.
I've never experienced playing with people that the chemistry is so good and that we click together so quickly and so seamlessly.
Like, how are you telling Rage Against the Machine to play that song and then saying don't play the bridge, which is fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
I want to see what they would have done if they actually didn't say fuck you though. Like, just like
Frick you, I won't do what you tell me.
It's just like a soul, like,
Hey guys, I'll do what you tell me. Super sarcastic.
Living in Brighton, where there's like such a high concentration of musical acts, a lot of bands end up kind of being pushed down the same path as a lot of other bands that have already done that.
Oh, that's Hollow Point.
And it can be really difficult to not just like do the same thing that other people are doing. And I guess to a certain extent we also do that. I mean, like, everybody finds their footing doing whatever, but I went into this being like, I want to be in a grunge band, maybe a little bit of shoegaze, and I was like, not super into grunge, but definitely got you on the shoegaze front. Zach was like, Nordic metal, I can play those kinds of bass lines, that'll be something different. And Lewis comes in with his double kick pedal and he's like, whatever we can do to make this as prog metal as possible, like, that, he's in. They know what we're referencing when I say I want a song to be like a little bit more Alice in Chainsy, but they also like really know how to push beyond that and make it something that takes it to a completely different place, so that Finn's guitar isn't just doing exactly what Kim Teal did for Soundgarden and is instead doing like a weird blues rock riff that like shouldn't work, but I think really does.
I wrote down humans.
Yeah.
well, we don't have a song called Humans.
You have a song called Onion, bitch.
I don't appreciate you calling me a bitch.
I don't care. You flinched so much I didn't
She hates us.
beat you into submission. You are a full 2 feet taller than me. I think you could hold me at arm's length. Truly, I feel like that's gonna happen with this. I'm gonna get pissed off at a show, and Finn and you are gonna have to be like, come on, it's not worth it, and just hold me by my head away from people.
Me and I are just trying to pull off.
Like, let me at him, let me at him. Why yada?
From the Cali girl to
Why yada? And so real though. I think I have why yada energy.
I like the way our band communicates. I think our band makes it a safe space to not know what you're talking about, but still be taken seriously.
Okay, so that's, yeah. If Finn does it, it'll be good.
I'm looking forward to recording and actually having something that we can put out that isn't a gig. Hello. This is what I get for being a bassist. I get bullied all the time.
So we're gonna need to do the scratch take now.
Yeah.
And then you can eat and change, and we'll go out immediately.
1, 2, 3, 1.
Just punch me into the chorus.
I have a big issue of expressing, because I'll know exactly how it should go in my mind, but then getting it across. We get there eventually, but it's hard to be like, oh, it should be like spooky. Like, it isn't exactly the greatest terminology, like.
It's tricky sometimes, but then when it flows, especially because I don't play guitar and stuff. I'll have ideas. I can't voice it over properly.
We've got phones to play the song off of. Bus passes. Everybody's in their outfits. You all good? Okay, cool. Can you do the lip sync? Can we get one shot of each of you doing it? Yeah. Just so we can cut into it if we want to. We'll get one of me doing the whole thing.
The newspaper is very depressing. Sacked over a Sani.
Sani.
Sani. You know,
Sani.
left over Sani.
I have a lot of faith and trust in these boys that we're all like on the same page about what the vision is and wanting to put in as much effort as it takes to be like as good as possible. I know that other people are like pulling their weight just as much as I am, which is really reassuring.
And you couldn't touch it, and you're the tallest person I know.
You try and touch it.
There's not a world. Like,
That's cheating.
that's my boy.
I'll have like a lot of ideas, but I'll stay really quiet until I'm like, this is something actually worth saying. And then even then, when I try and articulate it, it comes out like this.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're out.
No, we're not.
But we're not.
We're not.
The vocals are out.
Are they?
Yeah.
Have we moved them?
No.
I'm a very anxious planner.
Yeah, should we go for a take on that?
Obviously things go wrong and things will always go wrong, but I'm not always very good at like adapting to changes on the day when I've had an idea of how my day is going to look.
I woke up this morning with no voice. And I'm supposed to record vocals today, comma.
What, comma?
Neither of those signs are even a comma.
So when it's just me, I can like melt down, but when other people are reliant on me, like telling them where to be, I can kind of flip a switch into my brain and get into gear, and it works a little bit better.
I think we're done. Drums are set up, as in mic-wise.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you. Honestly, the thing we're worried about with drums is there is a policy, and I didn't realise this, there's a policy in the day about really not recording drums. So someone might come down, but they might not.
Wait, so we're not allowed to record drums?
Technically
not,
record
but-
drums right now. Zach spoke to a lecturer, and hopefully we can get away with it.
So is it by time? Like, we're not allowed to play drums at this time?
Yeah, I think so, because like people are in lectures and stuff. Which makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, that does make sense.
The click is at full volume.
When it comes to the band and what I want to get out of this, I'd love to record more music, I'd love to tour, I'd love to, do all of the classic band things without the drugs or sex, just the rock and roll. Truly, I am such a big fan of all of the guys in the band. Like, I want them to be able to do that as much as I want to be able to do it with them. I think we might fit into something really cool that isn't quite being represented, so hopefully that connects with people. Like, I mean, it has been at our shows, so I'm just hoping that it really does when we're starting to release stuff and people can actually, like, engage with it on a different level.
It feels so good putting on these gigs and there's an audience and it's just like we're doing something.
Being on stage and actually playing is just really fun, and then doing it with everyone, and then like I go back to mine and just kind of wake up and be like, that night happened, like I wasn't dreaming, that was pretty cool.
Sometimes it's kind of hard to know what you're doing in the moment. Yeah, it's not a huge venue, but we're playing to a room packed full of people, and that's just, it's fucking sick, you know what I mean? Like, it's a unique experience that I don't think you get much.
I've met some cool people that I'm very lucky to meet because of this dress school.